Hey everyone, welcome back. It is that time again to do a little video roundup of brands that are underrated, that not a lot of people talk about, that I have been kind of stalking and obsessing over, and that I feel like I need to share with you as well. Today we have a bag brand, we have a knitwear brand, we have a scarf brand, we have a jewelry brand, of course. So stay tuned, we're gonna get right to it. Beginning with a brand that maybe my American followers already know, but I had never heard of it, and I feel like everybody should be wearing it. I know we all love Kenneth J. Lane, but if you're looking for something that is a little bit different, perhaps a bit more European inspired, I would highly suggest Susan Shaw. I had never heard of them, and when I saw their pieces, I wish they delivered in Europe. I don't think they do. So if you live in the US, go do some shopping. They were created in 1979 in Texas. So, they know their jewelry. It's a really high quality costume jewelry brand. So we're not talking about fine jewelry here, which is perfect if you're looking to insert something that looks beautifully made but doesn't break the bank. They also don't use any plastic in their creation, which really speaks to the level of quality that they try to deliver, and they also pay a lot of attention to material and technique. So you'll find pieces that are created with 24 karat handmade gold plating, you will find sweetwater pearls, you will find semi-precious stones. So even though it is costume jewelry, it's costume jewelry that is made to last. And unlike the many dainty options that we see on the market, Susan Shaw goes for those classic jewelry elements that we all adore. We're talking about coins, we're talking about chains, we're talking about bamboo texture, cabochon. They have a lot of beautiful pieces made with this sort of hammered gold surface, which is a little bit different from the classic costume jewelry that we see a lot. So it adds a bit of texture, it adds a bit of interest, looks laid back, so it's really wearable, easy to style, easy to just throw on. In my humble opinion, jewelry is what makes a classic look. You can be wearing something very basic, but if you have a statement piece that is done beautifully and that expresses something and that follows those classic elements that we know and that have been worn by many elegant women throughout history, that already makes your outfit, so you don't really need much. And Susan Shaw is the perfect brand to deliver that type of effect. Second brand is called Neous? I don't know. Maybe I'm butchering it. I'll butcher other brand names, so please forgive me. But this is so stunning. It's a handbag and footwear brand that was created by this very interesting lady. I will link all of these brands below if you want to check out their history, if you want to check out their ethos. But basically the brand was created for the modern woman. The quality of the design is impeccable. If, like me, you're very particular, very meticulous about proportion, about lines, about structure, you will find Neous just divine. It's super chic, super in tune with that kind of 90s minimalist chic trend that we have been seeing a lot on the runways for the past couple of seasons. It has that sort of cool girl feel. So you find a lot of neutral and kind of earthy tones, luxurious surfaces, like with the addition of maybe a brass or some suede, silhouettes that are not obvious but still very wearable. Their designs are made in Italy, so you're getting a lot of quality. It's just an understated collection that has that air of cool elegance. A few favorites that I've added to my wish list. Dream list, we'll see what happens. This gorgeous pair of heels called Niqab. I am very partial to any heel that has a strap around the ankle because I find that silhouette so sumptuous, so flattering to the leg, especially when it's designed correctly. In this case, the fact that you have a point that is almond, so it's not too pointy, it's not looking like a vamp. It has the right height to give you a boost, but won't make it hard for you to walk in. Wearing this with a beautiful pencil skirt or with a midi knit dress is just perfection to me. Another beautiful pair of shoes are the Matar 40. This is a little bit cooler and a little bit edgier than what I would usually go for in my wardrobe. But again, the choice of proportion and the way that it is designed in its lines, it's just beautiful. You get some toe cleavage, which for some people might be a little bit of a turnoff, but I do like it combined with the elongated toe box and that sort of elastic little ribbon over it. I think it adds intention and purpose to a detail like this. The little heel, so you're getting a mule silhouette, but that is not too casual. It's extremely chic. I adore their phoenix silhouette for bags. It really reminds me of Celine in a way, but I think it actually looks much better. And they do it in both kind of a lunchbox, kind of classic square shape, but also in a baguette shape, so a little bit more elongated, great for going out to dinner. It's sort of like carrying a piece of art on your arms when you're going out. If you want something that is a bit more practical and spacious, the Bernices I think is so pretty, especially in this chocolate suede, because it does have a dual sort of texture to it. So depending on how you wear the bag, you get a slightly different effect. But the dimension of the bag, even though it is a little bit bigger, is made very chic by the color palette that they choose to go for. So they have it in a black. They also have it in this gorgeous espresso brown that is my favorite. They have it in this beige yellow that is really buttery, really pretty. And then in this almost khaki brown. So you can see that everything is chosen and everything is picked to perfection. Third brand I've had my eye on forever. I'm a huge fan. I never bought anything, not because I don't want to or because I don't find it appealing enough, but because of tax customs. Ever since Brexit, British brands haven't been so easy to access from Europe, and Sabina Savage unfortunately got into that bucket. Oh my god, what a dream brand. I've talked about them in my video about scarf prints. If you want to watch it, I'll link it here. They basically make works of art in the form of scarves. Print is something that is very hard to get right. You choose an off shade, it looks gaudy. You add a line that is too thick to the motif and it looks tacky. So having that sensibility, that artistic sensibility, is very important in the creation of prints for scarves. But Sabina Savage has that eye. You can see a lot of artistic elements in her designs, etching and shading and depth and proportion, composition, perspective. So it is not just something that is copied from someone or like a lazy design. It's very studied, very considerate, and just it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Each of her design tells a story. On her website, if you want to check it out, she talks a lot about how she comes up with her designs based on her travels around the world, on different fables and different kind of fairy tales. So you end up with a print that not only looks gorgeous, but that is beautiful just to look at and spend time exploring. I am a big fan of the Birds of Innocence print. It, of course, is birds, but you can see that the composition is not obvious, it's not repetitive. Every little corner has a different detail. And what I love about Sabina Savage is that she will do the print and then she will do multiple different scarves and products with that print. So if you like that print, but you want it maybe in a smaller scarf, or you want it in a huge pashmina, or even in a piece of clothing, I know she's been coming out with those as well, you can get that. So it kind of multiplies the possibilities of wearing that print. I'm also a big fan of the Faithful Lamb print. I'm a little partial being a Catholic, but it's just so gorgeous. The detail, the story. You have a piece that illustrates a fruit tree, then you have the lamb, then you have the birds, then you have the borders, then you have like a phrase in the kind of medieval font. It truly shows how much time she put into designing the print and researching and just composing something that is unlike what you will find out there in other brands. The rooster's dance, oh my god. You see the positioning of the birds, so you get feathers on opposing sides. You have a little bit of a strip of a darker color on the left and then a lighter color on the right. So depending on how you fold the scarf, you get a glimpse of different colors. It's just amazing. Truly a creator that is inspiring, is doing something that she clearly loves. It's not generic, it's not repetitive, it's not trendy. It's just timeless beauty. Fourth brand, and again, I might be butchering the name, I apologize. If you guys know, correct me in the comments, please. I think it would be called Roasé Paris, or Roasé Paris, but I think it's Rosae. If you love Cézanne, you're gonna love this. The French girl brands are such a hit because they are all based on the concept of having key pieces in your wardrobe that are wearable but that still have a certain feminine charm to them. And this brand does not disappoint in that category. The pieces are just those no-brainer little items that you throw on that have a bit of a Parisian twist, but not too much that it looks like a costume. A lot of elements that feature that bon chic, bon genre mixed with a bit of a bohemian romantic vibe. The pieces sell out very quickly, so if you are looking to buy something, I would say run, because whenever I want to buy something, it's already sold out. And I'm pregnant, so I'm waiting for my body to get back to almost normal to invest in pieces. But I do have a few that I have my eyes on that are just irresistible, like the gorgeous little jacket. It's called Le Nicomède, I think. I'm gonna butcher French on the section of this video, I apologize. I love the shape of this jacket because it's a little cropped, so it's great for wearing with high-waisted items, great for wearing closed or open. It has beautiful gold buttons, which has been a running theme for jackets for the past couple of seasons, and I'm not mad about it. This one is, they describe it as a micro houndstooth, which if you look closely, I think it is, but they also have it in other colors as well, like this chocolate brown, which is beautiful, creamy tweed, which can be a great kind of brightening alternative, a really easy shaped jacket that you can throw on something very casual, like a t-shirt and some jeans, and make it look super chic and dressed up. I also love the Le Sablon sweater. I like that it's very different from everything else that I have in my wardrobe. So you get the sort of bell sleeves, you get a very relaxed fit, beautiful to serve as a counterpoint to a piece that maybe is a little bit more form-fitting, like a pencil skirt, like some cigarette pants. This also looks super soft and comfortable to wear. I will throw it on right now. And again, they make it in a bunch of different shades. They even have a Breton stripe, which couldn't be any more French. They're very relaxed design, but you can see that it's very meticulously designed. So It's relaxed with intention. And they also actually have some accessories and shoes in their website as well. And I have to say, I am totally bought on the Mary Jane trend, and their Mary Janes are so cute. They're called Les Georges, and I am very tempted. I really love the black and white little variation of it. I think it just looks so cute. I also like the black as well because it's way more wearable, but I already have black Mary Jane, so maybe I can justify getting the black and white. I like the way that they styled here, which is not too princessy. So when you're talking about a Mary Jane, it can be a bit too girly, a bit too, frilly, but paired with some looser jeans and a very simple cardigan, it looks more modern. As if I needed a reason to buy more shoes, here it is. But yeah, beautiful brand. And fifth and last brand would be Tricot Paris. I think that's how you say it. It is a knitwear brand. They are specialized in knitwear, in very high quality cashmere knitwear, which is perfect for this time of year when it starts getting a little bit crispier, a little bit colder, you want to warm up but not too much. A beautiful cashmere jumper is going to be the solution to that problem. They're made with very high quality recycled cashmere. The more sustainable aspect of the material is very important to the owners of the brand, and they tell a lot about that side of the brand on the website. They make it in Italy, which again, if it's made in Italy, it's made with quality. It's one of the maxims of life that you just have to accept. Not always, but a lot of the times. What I like about them is that they are a brand focused on making few things done properly. So you have a few styles that they come out with season in, season out, that have been perfected in beautiful shades. So very specific, very just to the point shades. Cashmere is a really tricky business, especially lately with so many brands, fast fashion brands and more affordable alternatives trying to come out with cashmere, which by the way is a video that I am planning to do soon, a fast fashion cashmere throwdown. Stay tuned for that. But once the market is flooded with all of these more affordable options, we forget that not all cashmere is the same, but this one is top notch. I love their cashmere polo in this red. It's like a tomato red. Beautiful to brighten up those dark winter gloomy days. They have it in a bunch of different shades that are just, all of them are gorgeous. This pink is beautiful. The teal is amazing. Even the gray, which might seem obvious, is not, is a very specific shade of gray. That silhouette of a polo knit has been making a huge comeback, and I love it because it can be layered in so many ways and made beautiful, a little bit more personalized. I also love their classic crew neck in this indigo blue, and the zip collar. It's a quarter zip, I think, with this beautiful kind of big collar that you can close up all the way, so it's really snuggly, or you can open and reveal a little bit of skin and get that collar effect. I love the sort of pavone blue. It would be a peacock blue. Just stunning and laid back, but the fact that it's cashmere makes it more luxurious, so it's an essential that you wear time and time and time again. This is it, everyone. These are 5 brands that I have been obsessing over. If you guys have any underrated brands that you adore, don't gatekeep. Share them in the comments. I would love to know them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see each other again next time. Bye bye.